Hello everyone, welcome to my page. My name is Amber. It is Wednesday night. I think it's Wednesday, y'all. I don't even know what day it is, but welcome. Tonight we're gonna do a couple projects. I posted today, like, what do you guys wanna do? And it was, let's do the lock and key and let's do the lovebirds. And so I have a special treat because I put flamingos in the shop today. What's up, Kendra? Hello, everyone. Okay, so Friday we'll do the lock and key. Hi, Lori. Hello, Kim. What's up, everybody? Welcome, everyone. I am really excited. So we're gonna do three projects. We're gonna do the bushel basket. The bushel basket, we're gonna do the lovebirds. And y'all, I just put the flamingos in there. Stop it, they're so stinking cute. There's something for everybody. Hello, Pam. Hi, everybody. Let me pull this up over here. I typically try to have it together, but I don't have it together tonight. Let's see, pull it up. Y'all, these are so cute. So cute. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hello, Denise. Hi, Sherry. Hello, everyone. So I got home at like 8:15, more like 8:30. Thank you for the stars, Lynn. I appreciate that. Flamingos, girl. So, the lady who makes these, designs, her name, oh gosh, she has an Etsy shop, I think. Let me look it up really quick because I know some of y'all like have businesses and some of you that watch have like laser machines. But these are also really cool for like paper crafters. If you have like a Cricut or a Silhouette or something like that, like paper crafting, you can make really cute cards too. Those would be really fun. But let me look up her, I think it's Lucky Hearts. Somebody always asks me where I get all the, like, I get designs from a lot of different people. Some of them I make myself and some of them are from other people. And, yes, so her Etsy shop, she has an Etsy shop. Dang, I want to continue as guest. Is Lucky Heart Designs. She has really cute stuff. And I love how talented she is. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Hello. It is Lucky Heart Designs. She's phenomenal. She's super talented. I absolutely adore her. And everything that she designs, she is so, I just cannot even tell you, she is so talented. Supposed to be packing for Vegas, girl. I hope you have a good time. Was waiting for you. My husband had a meeting and I was here alone. Glad to see you. Janine, I'm so glad I got to come on too. You love her files, right? She's so phenomenal. So I like the Sawdust Makery. Yeah, I have a lot of favorite business people that do like designs. And they're so inspiring. Like, the people are so inspiring because I am not at that level, nor am I even remotely close to even thinking of going that direction. But I do try. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. Hello, Craftspirational. How's it going? All right, let me pull this back up so I can see your comments. There we go. There it is. I have a breakout. It's like, what happened? It's like, I feel like they just come out of nowhere. How's my night going? My night's going really good. I had shepherd's pie, so I got home and my mother-in-law had made shepherd's pie. It was so good. She put it in a pie, like a pie crust, and it had all the things. It was so good. It was so good. Hi, Tabitha. Welcome, everyone. So if you are new here, please drop a hello. Say hello that you are new. Obviously, my crafty friends would love to welcome you. I would love to see you here. If you don't comment a lot, you should start because you could really connect with someone. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're doing the bushel basket, okay? And then we're gonna do the inserts, okay? And I'm gonna do it. You're halfway done with your puzzle? That's awesome. Hello, Vanessa. Hello, everyone. New from Michigan. Welcome, Jennifer. Hello, Kathy. So Michelle's got a puzzle that she's working on, but Michelle is also really sick. So hopefully she gets to feeling better. All right, let's do this one. Let's do this one. I'm gonna point you guys down just a little bit. I have colors, bright colors. I think some of you guys might be impressed. Some of you might not be impressed. Okay, let me tell you, first of all, the bushel basket, I wanna do it in like a whitewash. I wanna do a whitewash because I have the brown like picnic basket, and I wanna do like the white bushel basket. I think that would be absolutely adorable, and I'm gonna age it and distress it and make it like really cute. Just about a month, I know, right? The countdown begins. The countdown begins. How do I get the full picture? I don't know, Barbara. I don't know. Welcome, you have come to the right place. Yes. Yeah, and then Kaden is sick. Cody, hello, hello, hello. How's it going? Love bright colors and bling. I don't do a lot of bling, but I do love bright colors. Okay, so let me tell you. Okay, so we're doing the white and the grimy, agey stuff. Well, this thing, I don't know. You like my shirt? This came from the Destin when we were gone to Destin. Yeah, it says Destin. How long does it take once you order till it ships? Linda, right now it's taking like 2 weeks because we have like a lot. We have a lot. But I will say that some things are personalized that take a little bit longer because I have a long list of personalization stuff. I was working on that today. But depending on what your order is, it will just depend on what it is. We can usually get them out a little bit quicker. Some stuff that's been on clearance, we're able to like, cause we already have it like in the bins on the shelves. Stuff that's, like I said, you know what I'm saying? You can always email us and ask us, what's in a month? What's in a month? Oh, Mastermind. Mastermind. I get to go see my friends at Mastermind. All right, and then let me show you what we're doing for the birds. The birds. We're doing a yellow. We're doing red. We're doing this. Let me just tell you what the colors are so you guys can know. Indian turquoise. This one is berry red. This one is golden yellow. So bright. Irish moss. And this one is cactus flower. I love this one. So these are going to be what we do for our lovebirds. And then the flamingos, I have this one here is sea breeze. I have purple, it's lavender. And I have this one is bubblegum pink. So the cute little flamingos are going to be these colors right here. Those adorable, right? I have almost swatched all my paints to deco art. I need to do that. I need to do that. I need to do that. I think I saw somewhere that someone has a printout that you can do that's got little blocks, and you can swatch it and like punch the holes and like put it into like a binder. Oh gosh, that would be so awesome. What's up, Pat? Yes, thank you. Hello, Darcy. Hello. I have not seen you on in a hot minute. Maybe you have been here. I just have not seen you. But OMG, what's up? Where do you get your paint? Well, depends. I order it from Deco Art Paint on their website, or I go to Hobby Lobby. It depends. It depends on what I need. If I need it ASAP, then I'll go run to Hobby Lobby. Yeah, so I have a whole wall of paint in there, and you haven't been around, but you're back. Well, I'm glad that you're back. Darcy has been around for a long time. She was around during the sitting in the floor painting furniture days. You got your Happy Meal today? That's awesome. That is so awesome. I love it. Well, I'm so glad that so many of you guys are here. And we're going to hang out, we're going to visit, we're going to do some painting, crafting, and we're going to dream up some fun stuff. You still work at Deco Art? Oh, I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. What's up, Cynthia? Hey, hey, hey. Hello, everyone. Could you show how you store your paint sometime? Yes, let me go show you real quick, because I'll forget. Let me go show you. Y'all, it will only take a second. It's a mess. So I got a shed ordered. It's coming. It takes like 2 to 3 weeks to come. And of course we have to do like all the insulation and all the things that we had to do before. This is what I have currently in my laundry room. Everything in life is temporary, y'all. If you don't believe me, there is my laundry door. This is my laundry room. There is my paint. So I got these contraptions at Hobby Lobby, and I get them when they're 50% off. This one here is all one piece. This is one, like this 3, and this 3 is one. And they have little handles or like little crates. And I laid these down, and then I have this, so this is all one. So the same one here, I have it standing up on the sides. And then I put my Target metal houses up there. I want to paint them. I just haven't done it yet. And then all of my craft stuff, like I have paint over here in this cabinet. We have stuff. We literally have stuff everywhere. But this is where I've been storing all of this stuff. So I tried to color coordinate all of my paint, and this isn't all of the paint, some of it's at work, but this is what I do have here. So this is how I do it. And again, I got these at Hobby Lobby, and I got them when they were on clearance. So, or you have to just wait for the storage, or I don't know exactly when these go on sale, because I feel like they're in the shelving or they're in the like organization. I don't know, but I would get these whenever they had them on clearance, like on sale. So that's what we got. I have the paint at work in a basket, like in a metal basket, and it's all like upside down. All right, now that I showed you that, let's do our project. Oh gosh. Do you not use your craft room anymore? Patty, my mother-in-law came to stay with us in July, and we pitched the idea, hey, what do you think about moving to Georgia and truly retiring? And so when she came in July, she stayed for the entire month, and then she left, literally sold everything. She brought what she wanted to bring, and she is living her retirement life, and she has that bedroom in there. So I gave up that room so that she could have it. And so I've been crafting at the kitchen counter, and I never planned on having a craft room here. I don't know what I was thinking, but I really thought that it was like a great idea to like not have craft room at home. But then I realized I need a craft room. So That room when we first moved in was where our dogs, like our dog kennel was in there. We had like some storage stuff in there. And then we moved it to our storage unit. So we have a storage unit in the next town because it's closer to where the warehouse is. So we told her, like, you're retired. Why not come and stay here and literally enjoy the resort house that we've built and all of our property, and be able to come and go and enjoy your life. Like, so she has that room. So a lot of people who may not have been here for a while, she's been here since July. And that's why I've been sitting at my kitchen counter crafting all the things. And so this whole corner and the whole row here is filled with all of my stuff. And then you should see my master bedroom. So all my beautiful white cabinets that I have bought and put in that room are in my bedroom. Temporarily in there, we have all of them scattered around. And so all of my other craft stuff is in the bedroom. But once the building comes, I will move all of that there, and I will have a place to craft here. So long story short, because I like to tell stories and I take entirely too long, we leased a warehouse, and I have a craft room at the warehouse, but I don't like being there by myself. And I also don't want to commute there. So it's not that it's far. It's like 10 minutes from my house. But I don't like to, y'all, I'm a night owl. And so I really don't, we have cameras. We have all the things. It's not like we live in a high crime area. But I just don't like being there by myself. And I don't want to be there by myself. And so I'm going to move that craft room to, like, all the stuff that was there in the other craft building is going to get moved into the building I just ordered. So I ordered a 16 by 36 building. It's really cute. I'll have to show you. I have the brochure over there. And I did it more of like a cottagey type of thing. It's so fun. And I would rather be safe and more comfortable. And plus we have all this land. I had cleared out trees to put a building anyways. It's not a permanent structure. And so that was one of my things, is we wanted to build a barn, and I wanted to have like the craft above and then like a barn below and like store all the things. And it's just not what we're going to do. So nevertheless, there's, I've just taken my time. We've been here in this property for a while. I'm not really in any rush to do anything. And then after the first of the year, I was like, okay, I need to go and get that building ordered, because it's going to have to be insulated. It's going to have electrical. It's going to have all the things. We're going to have to run internet to it. Georgia Power is going to have to come and run a power source to the building. It's going to take time, and I really want it done before the heat of the summer, because nobody wants to be doing insulation in Georgia in the summer, okay? Especially like the insulation stuff. Ain't nobody want to do none of that. So I would like to have it done before the summertime. All right, so hopefully that fills all of y'all in. Yes, plus I get to be home and I'm just right here. So my grandkids come over a lot. My family is here. We put in a pool over the summer. That's why I own my own business, is so that I can have more flexibility to be involved with my family. So what about the house repair? That's a whole different adventure. Okay. That's a whole different problem that's going to be addressed. Unfortunately, again, timing is everything, and I can only carry the load of so much. So I'm still living here, still dealing with it. There's just a lot of issues that we have to go through, but unfortunately I will have to get an attorney, and we will have to go through arbitration with our builder, because he just don't care. So we're going to find a way to make him care. And unfortunately, the only way that you can take action a lot of times is when you go through a legal situation. So anyways, it is what it is, but we need new flooring. We have a bunch of issues. Our driveway, y'all just don't even get me started. Don't even get me started on that mess. Don't even get me started. So his mom gets to stay? Well, yeah. She is literally retired, and so we figured it would be, why not, you know? Why not? We enjoy her being here. She literally is like our house manager and my mother-in-law and my husband's mom. She manages this entire house. And she is literally a godsend. That's all I can say. She does all of our shopping. She does all of our cooking. She does so much. She takes care of our pool. She is just living her retired life. It gives her something to do. So, you know, it's kind of like bartering. You know, you can stay here, and then here's what we would love for you to do. It's like a trade. It's like a barter. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. It's amazing. All right, so we're gonna do the bushel basket first. Can you rent her out? Do you still have your dog? Yeah, she's on the couch. That dog, I don't know if you can see, that blanket balled up right there. That's her. She's right over there. She's living her best life over on the couch. She really is. What's up, Autumn? All right, so we've got this here. Let me show you the pieces that come with it. You have these two little handles. You've got these two little, I don't know how to explain these. I'll show you when we assemble this. You have the back piece, it says back. You have the piece that goes across the front of your basket right here. Oh, it goes like across right here. So adorable. This one goes across the top, and then this is a slot. So we have different interchangeable inserts. These are the slot / tab. So that's like a slot opening, and these are a tab, like a tab piece that goes in. I don't know if you can see it. Like there's a tab, and it goes into that little opening there. It's pretty fantastic. And then it has a stand like that. Super cute. All right, so I have burnt umber, which I think this is my last bottle. I'm getting low on it. So I'm gonna stain the whole thing brown, and then we're gonna whitewash it. It's gonna be really cute. And then I'm gonna do little accents where the little nails, you know how the bushel baskets are put together with like them tacks? You did a whitewash on it too. Well, I haven't done this one yet, and I've really wanted to. And so we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. All right, so I'm gonna take and spray just a little bit of water. And like I said, I'm doing all of the pieces. And I'm gonna use a wipe to wipe things off. And I'm just gonna go over the whole thing. I'm not even gonna wipe the flashback stuff off. Just gonna go ahead and do the whole thing. And this is gonna get covered, so you really don't have to worry with that too much. And then I'll wipe back the excess with a wipe. What did she say? Oh, you're so welcome. Andrea, you're very welcome. I will say this. I never thought, I said this the other night. I never thought that y'all would show up the way y'all do. Like, it's not that I don't believe in my customers or that I don't think that they enjoy what we do. It's just, especially like during the holidays, and then it's the end of the year and everything. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna let this kind of air dry and I'll come back to it. The overwhelming amount of orders we received, we're still literally processing. We're just mentally processing. I think we are running almost 2 shifts, cutting to restock, because we have the bins that we put kits in. And so we're pulling and restocking, pulling and restocking, pulling and restocking, pulling and restocking it. The Valentine stuff, you guys, I know it was cute. I know it was cute, but let me just tell you, I didn't think that it would be, you know, you never know what you don't know. That's the thing, is people always think the negative. They always go towards the, what if people don't like my things? That is one of the #1 things that I heard from people when I did business coaching, was people who were concerned that people would not like their stuff. And the thing is everything is a risk. Everything is a chance. And I didn't think things through very good, because I know that Valentine's is like in February, and I'm like, we need to get the designs out before the end of the year, because we've got to pack the orders, get them shipped, then they have to ship, and they've got to get to everyone. And so we've got to release these. I really wanted to release the Valentine stuff mid-December. Next year, we will be doing it way earlier than what we did. We released them on Christmas Eve, and let me tell you, holy cow. Holy cow. That's all I can say is holy cow. Mind blown. Mind blown. I think the first day, oh my God. I think the first day, I can't even remember. I can't. I would be misquoting myself if I try to tell y'all. Oh, y'all, my nose is running. My allergies, today's been a nice day outside, and every time it's a nice day, I swear them allergies come and get me. They come for me. So anyways, I was just thinking, like, we have so many orders to fill. Poor April. And then we shipped our monthly box today. So if you get a Crafty Crate, you can check your tracking that we sent to you in an email at the middle of last month, because I print the shipping labels early. There's a whole operation that goes into having a subscription box. Let me just tell y'all that. So we print the shipping labels in the middle of the month, or sometimes earlier than that, because I want to get them done. And then we ship them out on our shipping schedule. So those went out today. I didn't post the picture. Let me see if I can show you. Where's my photos? My iPad syncs to my phone. Photos. Where are the photos? There they are. Let me try these really quick. Let's see. I'll show you. So our monthly box this month, well, for January, is in a smaller box because it's just smaller pieces, and there's a lot of pieces. But so we didn't have as many bins to fill this time. But let me show you. Avery helped us. She got to help us load all the stuff in the bins. Y'all, so I stuck her on there. I was like, you want to take a picture with me? So we dropped all of these off today. Yo, she loves it. She got to go in the post office because they have this like ramp that we go up. And she had the best time. Had the best time. Easter is early this year. It's in the end of March. It sure is. That's right. Okay, so I think this is dry. We're gonna do a whitewash. Did I freeze? I didn't think I was frozen. She is super cute. She loves to help. All right, so I'm gonna take my tool, this pointy tool, and I'm gonna go through all of these lines and drag through them. And make them a little bit deeper. I'm pushing kind of hard. Kind of like, you can see them better that way with the reflection. So they're a little bit deeper and you can kind of feel them. I'm gonna go across this top here. And I think that's good. Super cute. Oh, it's a leap year. She can be my assistant manager. She would love that. She truly would. She would really love that. All right, so we're gonna take a like a chip brush. These are awful. The bristles fall out all the time, but it's all right. So we're gonna take the brush and we're just going to go this direction. Scoot y'all back just a little bit. And that way you guys can see what we're doing. We're gonna go straight down these. Just like that. So I like to get it on my brush and I like to do it on both sides. Like I'll flip it over and then I will use my paper to kind of distribute it a little bit better. And then I will come back in and do it again. This is gonna be so cute. Y'all see what is happening? So adorable. I'm gonna do the top part where it kind of, this goes over that. That is so cute. All right, let me get my tool back. I'm gonna drag back through this because I want that paint out of there. And then I can focus on the little panels. So you can see where I just drug the thing through and then like where I haven't drug it through there. You can kind of see. Just cleans the paint out of those lines. Oh, it's gonna get covered. And you'll get like, see how it's curled up there? All right, so my basket's looking like so. I feel like I need a little bit right through here. I think what I might do is focus a little bit more in the middle of these than the edges. So now that I kind of have a panel, I can kind of work with that and stay more in those lines. And you can see what's starting to happen. See how it's starting to look like a basket? Just go over it one more time. Just to make sure. Oh, come on, come on. So cute. All right, you guys can see that now. So it's not perfect. It's not perfect at all. All right, now this is gonna go across the top. This is gonna go across here like that. It's really cute. And if you like the two-tone, you could do the two-tone. I'm actually going to paint these, and then I'm gonna do the sides once it's kind of assembled. I have 2 of those baskets. I'm waiting on 2 of the weaved ones. Yes, I think these are really fun. All right, and I'm gonna do the same on this. And not really getting the edges too much. And I've used all the paint on my plate. So sometimes I can scoop up that paint over there. Just like so. Just like that. All right. Let's see what it looks like. And we're gonna make this look so good. Look at that. Y'all, just a little bit of paint and some strategy. So cute, right? So cute. All right, I left these so you can see the little handles. I left the handles. Oh gosh, it's so cute. So cute. All right. Hello, Linda. All right, I'm gonna do my stand brown. And then I might whitewash it. We'll see. I'm gonna see how it looks. But for now, I'm gonna do it this brown color. I wanted a neutral to go with all the different things that I can put in it. Let's try it. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday. Hello, Janice. Isn't that basket look cute? Hello, Marion. Hi, Rebecca. Hello, Charlene. Welcome, everyone, to the show. Y'all, my ear itches. I don't know why, but it does. I don't know if there's a saying for your ear itching. I don't know. All right. So let me now get my sandpaper. And then I'm gonna show y'all what I'm about to do. Okay. Okay, so I have this sanding sponge. And I think that this is 80, no, it's 120. It's 120 grit. And where these lines are, and y'all, it's already dry. Like, it's dry. And it kind of feels rough. It's got a little roughness to it, which is kind of cool. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna focus where those lines are, and I'm just gonna run my sandpaper down like on the edge. So I'm just running it on the edge. And I'm focusing on that line. Just like that. Might need a little bit more there. So we're trying to create a visual that makes it look like there's more layers to it than there actually is. And we're just gonna give it a little love. It's starting to look like a basket. It was already looking like a basket, I feel like, but it's really starting to look like a basket. Super cute. All right, and then where this goes across here, I'm gonna sand along this line. And I'm gonna do it on the top as well. And then where this piece goes across here, I'm gonna also sand that one. So just like that. And then you can go around your edge of your basket, just like that. All right, now for this, I'm gonna do some sanding along the edge and not so much across the middle. And then maybe on the end. So I really want it to look like it's a separate, like it's going a separate direction. So it looks like this. So it's creating that circular motion. Need to paint your basket? Well, go get it. Come paint with us. I mean, I don't know if you like to paint late at night, but I do. I certainly do. All right, and then this one is gonna go across here, just like this. So our basket is looking, so you see how in the middle, it's like there's just the character is different all the way around. Okay, now the fun part. Okay, so I love to age things, add shadows and dimension and character and all the stuff. I truly love that. And so we're gonna do that. And I have two brushes. This one looks blue or green or whatever, but it's because it's been used. And then this one's a little more pointed at the top. This one's a little more worn out. Okay, so I want to be able to smudge if I want to and erase things. And I want to be able to focus with this one. Okay, so I have some black. I got some black. And I'm only going to use a dab, okay? A little dab will do you. And you're gonna need some water, okay? So I like to put my water on my paper and create a watercolor. So I'm gonna take my black lid, I'm gonna get my brush wet, just like you're gonna use like a watercolor, and then I'm gonna put it in the black and scoop up about that much. And I'm gonna put it right over here in this water. And I'm gonna add a little bit more paint or water. Sorry, that's kind of in the way. And then I'm gonna drag it around until I get what looks like a lighter, more translucent color. And then I can take this and add some plain water, and I can dab into it and release it onto these little gaps here. You can use a marker. I like to use like a watered down paint for this because it doesn't, it's more diluted, I guess is the word I'm looking for. And so you can see what I'm creating is some like shadows. And so I made that big thing over here, but I want to go get more. So I'm going to come over here because I know that there's still paint on my brush. And I'm going to take that pointy and I'm just barely feathering it on to release that paint off of my brush into that deep line that I kept going over. And now I'm going to take my brush over here to this paint that's more like, it's not as diluted, but it's still watered down. And I'm going to add it to where I've added that water. And I'm going to bring it back over here. And I'm going to drop it in to this line. So you can see what's starting to happen. And I'm just going to drag through. And you can sand over this if you get too much. You can add some in the top of like where your, like it's the underside. So like when you cover this, it's gonna have a little bit more of maybe a gap there, or it's more worn. So the more you add, the bigger it makes the gap feel at the top. And so you can kind of get a visual. And then I'm gonna do the same thing right here where this one's going to go. So it's gonna be thicker, then it's gonna get skinny, and then it's gonna get thicker again. So thicker, skinny, thicker. And I'm just going to take and add a little right through there. And then on the other side of that line, I'm gonna do the same thing. And so when you add your little piece back to it, I'm gonna add just a little bit of like a tearing, like a curvature to that. And it's gonna start to have some more character. Looks great, right? I love, this is the part I love the most about painting things, is the life that you can give something completely one-dimensional. It's completely flat, but we can give it character. I'm gonna add some water because, you know, the water will evaporate and dry up. All right, and then the bottom, we're gonna do the same thing. How cute, right? All right, so we're gonna put this back on. I'm gonna put this one on. Cute, super duper cute. All right, now around our edges. So this is the fun part. So you get to take your watercolor that you've made and you can go around your edges, and then you can kind of smudge them with a dry brush. Or you could use your finger. It's up to you. Whatever you want to do. And so it's just going to give you some shadows. It's coming to life. Yes, girl. Yes. Right. Okay. Go around the edge. I got a little extra. That's okay. And so now it kind of looks, you could antique wax. You could, I don't know. Sometimes this is the best method to create like a smudging is the way that I'm choosing to do it, is to take that super diluted, watered down paint and smudge it out with a dry brush. Kind of smokes it out. Isn't that pretty cool? All right, we're gonna do the same thing over here. And this is super diluted, super watery. And while it's wet, okay, there you go. All right, all right, all right, all right. How cool. I feel like the middle needs a little bit more. So I'm gonna add a little extra to kind of match the power that's happening at the top. Because there's a little more power happening up there with that aging. Okay, that looks really good. Okay, so our basket, that's cool, Ollie. Thank you. So this piece, now has its own story to tell, okay? It's got its own character. This is clearly going one direction. This is going another. We've accentuated the lines in between. We had to feed and water the cats. We don't have any cats, we have a dog. And she, I don't know. She has that extra special attention to her food over there. Yeah, so. All right, and then at the bottom, we're gonna take a look. We're gonna have a little look here, the bottom of our basket. I feel like there might be a little bit of character of shadow happening at the bottom. So I'm gonna take that super watered down color and I'm just gonna give it a little something at the bottom. And kind of scoop it up the edge. Now, I feel like I need to add some water. So one of the things you can do is take your dry brush now and add some water, and you can reactivate that paint and kind of blend it up. In case you did not know that, you 100% can. So now that harsh line is kind of blurred out a little bit more. Okay, I think this is done. So there's little nail heads on there, and I'm gonna take a marker. I have a metal, not the silver, this one. So it's kind of like a black, silver, maybe like a gunmetal color. And I'm just gonna dot those circles. I'm just gonna give them a little dot of that paint. And it's gonna mark those nail heads that are on there. There we go. I don't know if you can see. They're little bitty, but they're there. They're there. All right, this one down here. Super cute. All right. It's just enough detail. And this is that, whatever metallic color that is. The transformation is remarkable. Well, I show you guys this because I want you to be able to do it and practice too. And I'm just gonna clean these out. And I'll use them again some other time. And this is just a baby wipe. And this is the one that we use to kind of smudge and blend. And that one's over there. All right, so our basket is looking amazing. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up because I'm done with this. I'm not gonna use it for anything else. I have my mess here on the counter. And the Dawn Power Wash does wonders cleaning up paint on countertops. I will say that. Go over it. Let me put this. Let me stick that somewhere and get another piece of paper. Okay. Now we are going to put this thing together. Bless it. Okay, well, it's not closed up. All right. I am going to sand along the edge. You can paint your edge if you want to. I think it's gonna add more character. So I'm just gonna sand mine. This is just super cute. Let me dry this really quick. Way it'll stop rolling. Okay, so this is gonna go on right across here. And if you want to sand more, you can. And I'm going to stick it on to that spot there. And find where it lines up. All right, so there's our piece across there. Now, I don't want to get glue in that slot there. But this will get like, it'll have a lot of movement across it because it'll be like taking things in and out. So I want to make sure that I get enough glue on here to hold it and it not come off. And there is our basket at the top. Now, we can add some more shading across the top of this if we want it to seem more worn. All right, now this is our wood handle, and we're gonna connect it. It goes like so. I believe this one goes on like that. It's like the opening. Grommet maybe? I don't know what word to use, but it's the opening. And I'm going to put on our handle. First of all, I'm gonna take these off so I can put this one on so I can see what I'm doing. And then I'm gonna sand this just a little bit. Just a little. You know, it's a worn handle. And then I'm gonna sand this as well. Focusing more on where it connects on the handle, like in the middle, because that's where there'll be like movement. And then this will go right there. So it goes like that. So this is a wood basket that's been painted a couple of times. There we go. Got to get it just right. And then sand this. Sometimes you can't sand it right away. Sometimes you got to let it dry. Here we go. All right, now I'm gonna take that marker that I had just used. Where'd it go? This one. And I'm gonna use this end to go around that connector point where the two are going together. All right, let's glue on our back. So this says back, so you don't really have to do anything with it. You can paint this and finish the back side. You could just go right over it, whitewash it. It doesn't have anything, like any of the details as the front, but you could paint it if you want to. And you're just gonna glue this into that opening, and don't put any glue right there. And then that goes on, just like so. I'm not drinking coffee. I'm drinking tea. All right, let's sand this one. And I can paint the back of this later. Okay, that's good. All right, so I'm going to add some glue along the bottom on each side and along the front and the back of this little tab. And then we're gonna stick this in there. And we're gonna hold it. Now, some of these kits, I made the slot wider so you could slide it and like smear out your glue and get it to kind of stick a little quicker. And then just kind of hold it in place. And then make sure that it is level. I feel like mine needs to go forward just a smidge. There we go. There's our basket. So super cute. And now we're gonna make our little pieces to go inside. Now, if you want to, you can go around your edges. If you want to just kind of tap across them and just give it a little character, and you can paint the back. Not required. There you go. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so here is the bushel basket. Now, I'm gonna put this in the Facebook group. I have a Facebook group where I organize all the tutorials. So this video will be in there probably 3 times, shared into, or maybe I'll just title it once and share it once. But it'll have the bushel basket, the lovebirds, and the flamingos. So, next time. That's right, Lori, next time. And that's really fun, is because then you can change them out. And you can swap them. You could put the basket away, the bushel basket away, and get something else. Like if you have the wagon, just really fun. Really, really fun. All right, so let's do the lovebirds. Okay, the lovebirds. Okay. So this one is so adorable. It's really good for Valentine's Day, but it's also really cute for spring. It does not have to be for Valentine's Day, although there is a heart. There's a heart right here. It's super cute. Super cute. So you have the birds. Okay, you've got the piece. So it goes like so. Gotta get it situated. Then you have these leaves that go on the specified areas. And then you have the little wings. So this is what it looks like. And then you'll glue your pieces where they go. I feel like I'm missing, maybe I'm not. I'm gonna glue that. How's it, there it is. One of these, y'all, I think I'm missing. This is what happens. It could be me. It could be me. I'm doing it upside down. Nevertheless, you have pieces. Because this is gonna go here. This is going to go here. Maybe I am missing, I don't know. I could be missing something. I feel like I could be, but I'm not. Let me check my picture. Because I took a picture of all the pieces. Hang on. This is what happens. This is what I do. Let me go check my picture of the lovebirds. I feel like I have a piece that was tabbed maybe. Let's see. No. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have them all. Y'all, I'm just, don't know what I'm thinking. I have them all. It's all good. You love how the basket came out? Okay. So we're gonna do these colors for our lovebirds. And I'm gonna start with the green for our leaves. And I'm gonna put these on a piece of tape because I want to do like an ombre. We're gonna use a sponge. All right, let's put them on so that we can do them like so. All right, so we're gonna take our green. This is super bright. It's called Irish Moss. You can use paint markers to paint anything. You can paint this with whatever you like. You can use paint, you can use markers, you could use like spackle paint. You can do so many different things. It's really up to whatever you envision. All right, let's mix this up really good because I don't think I've ever used this color. A spindle peace sign similar to the heart. Maybe. Maybe. Hello, Pam. Avery would be like, them blips. Them blips. All right. Sue, them blips. I don't know why she called it that. She did. All right, we're gonna add a little white, but kind of beside that, because that's what I'm gonna use to make like an ombre color. All right, so we're gonna take this, and you're also going, if you got this insert, you're gonna wanna use this for the center part. So I'm gonna take this green and I'm gonna go over these leaves, just like so. And then I'm gonna take a white. Okay, I'm gonna take the white and I'm just gonna push it through the end, just like that. Now, on the other side, there's no paint, like there's no white paint, so I'm just gonna take and blend. It's just kind of like a dry part. I just want to go over it lightly. Sometimes you need a little more paint. No! I got paint on there. I put them too close together, I think. It happens. It's all good. We just want to add You can switch in between your sponges, and my white looks kind of like that. I just want some dimension, and they're not gonna be, like, they're not gonna match. And you can create different shades of your leaves because no leaf is the same. The leaves are not created equal. Okay, and let's dry these. All right, let's take that green and I'm just doing a little of the darker color on the left side. And then I'm gonna add a little highlights along the edge. And so I'll show you like how our leaves look. So it's just a little artistry and trial and error to get you some leaves that look like they've got some character. And y'all, we did it with a makeup sponge. So this is our green. And then I did more white and then blended the green. So more white, blended the green. And so I would switch in between on each side of my sponge as I would create the blending of colors. So our leaves look pretty good. Up underneath here, there are some leaves. And so I really want to give those some love as well because they're kind of hidden up underneath. So we're gonna do those. And the birds are gonna cover this, okay? So we need to remember birds are going to cover that and that. So let's do kind of like that. Does that look good? I think that's all. All right, now let's take our white on our white side. And we're just gonna add little, I don't know what's covered and what's not. So I'm just gonna start dabbing some random white. Give us some character to our leaves. All right, let's see what we got. So we've got this. Oh, I need to do right here. And let me get some lighter color there. Let's do a little lighter on this one. And do more of a darker there. Let's do a little light there and there. And on this one. So you can kind of see what's happening. You just have to figure out in your mind like what you want to go where, and then just kind of go with it. So this will go like that. Okay, this one's gonna go, let me take off that wing. That one's gonna go like so. And then like we'll put a leaf here so you can kind of see, and I'll sand these down. So you can kind of see how it's gonna layer. Okay, I think it's good. All right, leaves, check. I like the Irish moss for the leaves, for sure. It's very bright and it's very colorful. And it's gonna be so cute with our basket. So fun. All right, I'm just gonna run this through really quick on these little areas right here. And then also on the leaves. And then our leaves are done. Okay, so all of our leaves. Look at those leaves. They look so good. You guys gotta try these things. You gotta try it. You just gotta try it. All right, so next we have, let's do our pink bird. We're gonna do a pink bird and we're gonna do a blue bird. This one is cactus flower. Damn blips. Oh goodness. Damn blips. We're gonna do the similar thing with our bird. All right, get you, so we're gonna do pink on this one. This is our wing. We're gonna do our beak yellow. I've got a little yellow beak here. We're gonna do the pink all over. Do the pink all over. And then we're gonna add some highlight with that white. Give our bird some character. And leaf glues on top of that spot right there. Now I think I want to dry this and then add a second coat. Every time you shake your paint, that goes through your mind, them lips. I don't know what we were doing. We were sitting on the couch the other night. My husband was sitting on the couch that our dog likes to hang out on. Avery was sitting beside me and she was saying something and she was just cracking herself up. She was just cracking herself up. Just living her best life. She gets the giggles for sure. Okay, so for this, we're gonna do the same thing like we did with the green. We're gonna take a little bit of that white and you're just gonna create some sweetness. Just some lighter shade, a little light hue to our pink. So just kind of like in the body. And then I'm going to drag through the eye. That beak. And then I'm gonna go around where our wing goes as well. Just made a mess. It's all good. All right, so now our wing, we're gonna do our wing pink, and we're gonna do the same thing again. Let's dry it. We're gonna do the same thing on our bluebird. I was painting with my granddaughter Monday and shook the paint saying them blips. My granddaughter said, Grammy, what are you going on about? You got to show your granddaughter, my granddaughter, and then maybe they'll understand together. I don't know. It's got to be some kid language. I don't know. Them kids. I'm going to tell her that. Instead of them blips, I'm going to be like, them kids. All right, I'm doing kind of the center of the wing. And then I'm gonna go around the edge. And then I'm just gonna blend. And then I'm gonna go back around it again. Gonna give our wing a little highlight. I mean, look at our little wing. Look at our little bird. It's so cute. Our little bird. It's so fun. Y'all gotta practice your painting. You gotta practice your painting. I'm gonna give y'all homework. I'm gonna give you homework because y'all can do these things. All right, bluebird is the next. I watched a replay where you had to call her mom. Right. A tool from Dollar Tree. It is. These are from Dollar Tree. Yeah. Them blips. Y'all, these get stored laying down. So they need mixed up. Okay, so I'm just have those stacked kind of together. It's a cute little pink bird. All right, I'm gonna do our blue. All right, blue on this guy. And same thing. Same exact thing. We're gonna do the blue. And then we're gonna add that white. I just realized that there's a random line. I don't know why that's there. Oh, it's a part of the belly of the bird. Duh. Duh. I'm like, what's the random line? It's the belly of the bird. All right, so we're gonna focus on that. And the wing too. All right, let's paint this one. Or dry it. Your grandson is RSV. Oh gosh. I think Riley had that early in the winter season here. It was just getting into like winter, maybe fall. Riley got sick and she was not feeling well. And I think she had RSV. What else have you made for the slot baskets? Any bunnies? Linda, there's Easter is coming. I'm working on the Easter collection. I'm working on the St. Patrick's collection and the spring collection. All of those, I'm hoping next week before, we're going out of town on Thursday for Avery's birthday. We're going to Ober Mountain for a few days. We're going to be there till Sunday. We come back Sunday. So we're leaving Thursday morning. We'll be there Friday, Saturday, and then we're coming back Sunday. Y'all, it's literally the fastest thing. She wants to go see snow. They make snow there. I don't know. This is what she wanted for her birthday. That's what her parents are giving to her. So we're going. But my goal is before we go out of town, I can have like a mini release of each of those collections available. So yes, we have so many things, y'all. So many things. Because y'all know I get super distracted. I just do. I don't know why, but I do. I'm like overwhelmed, and then I'm like, let's do all the things. And so I do all the things. And then we craft all the things. Well, the best we can. Today I worked on our affiliate program. So that will be really fun for some of you guys who have your own pages, who want to craft these, not have inventory. It's going to be really fun. And then you'll be able to earn like a commission if someone purchases through your link. You don't even have to have a business. You can just use it as like your referral program. It's just a lot of fun. All right, so let's do the blue and the white here. I'm going to focus a little more heavily there. And come in with that blue. And just give it a little character on the bird. Super cute. And then across the belly, I really want to focus on making it a little bit of a lighter shade of blue. Let's go around our wing. Just like that. Let me come in with a little bit more of that blue. I feel like I could add a little bit right there. All right, and then we'll focus on our wing as well. Let's do the wing. Oh, this one, we have to do our heart, and it should be good. RSV and pneumonia? Ooh, well, that's no fun. That could be dangerous. That could be super dangerous. Got your suitcase packed, looking cute. Well, good for you. I truly hope you have the greatest time on your trip. Go around the edge. Back around. You kind of have to go over it a couple times to get the blending just where you like it. And I think that is pretty great. That's pretty great. I am gonna do like a little bit of like a heavier white across that part there. So cute. Look at that bird. Look at that bird. So cute. All right, let's see what it looks like right up against that green. It's looking, I told y'all it was so colorful. Told y'all it's so colorful. Look at those two cuties. Look at them cuties. All right, let's do the beaks yellow. Oh, you're gonna spend the week with your only living aunt and uncle. That is awesome. That's awesome. Adorable, adorable, adorable. So cute. Thank you, Stephanie. Thanks, you guys. First of all, I'm excited to see what y'all do. Some of y'all just blow me away every time I see what you guys do. I'm just like, stop it right now with the cuteness. You know that's precious. I was about to say, did I just get yellow on there? That would not be good. There it is. How do you find out more about the referral program? It will release, hoping Friday. I worked on most of it today. I just got to double check and like do some test things. So basically, like if you like have a blog or you share things or you have a page, like I affiliate for like Totally Dazzled. I still do Totally Dazzled. I also do like Deco Exchange. So and you could literally make money from just sharing what you've painted, like, and being an inspiration to other people. And if someone wants to purchase through you, they would use your link and they would purchase it, and then you would earn commission. And then we also have the option where you can have tiers. So if you, I was telling April, I was like, girl, you could be an affiliate. You share all the crafts that you do on your personal page. And if someone purchased through your link, because there's friends with you that they're not friends with me, and then they decide that they like crafting and they want to sign up to be an affiliate too, then she would earn a commission, and then you get a percentage of your tier. It's so cool. I was like, how did I not think about this before? Like, how do we reward people? This is one way to do it. It's cool. So I had to read a lot of this stuff. I had to educate myself. I had to go to school today. All right, so that is that. Let's do our heart. Our heart is gonna be red, y'all. Bright, bold, and red. And this is a berry. It's not like Tuscan red, it's like berry red. It's like maybe a strawberry, kind of like that. Yeah, it's really, really cute. It's a great color. Next, and birds, right? All right, so we're gonna take, and we're gonna do our heart, which you can kind of see where it goes into, so you gotta kind of be careful with your leaves. Let me go ahead and mark that right there. Just so I know where not to go. All right, so we're gonna take this and we're gonna go all the way around. We're gonna do a highlight on our heart too. We might have to do a little repairs. We'll see. Don't you hate when you breathe in and it goes down the wrong way? All right, let's get us our white. And I'm going to focus on the middle portions of our heart. And then you just basically take your red and you just go back around and then you just blend it. And then just kind of go over the edges with the darker red. And then you can just blend it. And then if you want to add a little bit more of that lighter hue, you can do that to bring some of that back if you cover too much. And then I'm gonna go back over it one more time. I mean, how cute. How cute. How cute. I mean, it's not going to be perfect. All right, so basically this is what I've done. These are my sponges that I've used for this. So we've got our green and then our white, our pink and then the white, our blue and then that white one, and then our berry red and then our white. And yep, that's what we've done. Turned out super cute. I do see a little spot from the green right here where I need to cover up the red, like the red got into my green, but not too bad. All right, so let's kind of test fit it and see how it turned out. All right, pink bird hangs out over here. Bluebird hangs out over here. Y'all, it is popping with that color. It's so cute. We got our little leaves. We got a leaf, not that one. It's this one. This leaf here. We got a leaf right there. Let's do this one here. And then we'll have one that kind of goes there. Do I want that one to go there? I don't really know which one's gonna go where. I think maybe like so. I don't know, but that's cute. This is precious. Hello, Kay's Concepts. I miss you. I hope you had a great Christmas. I absolutely love your cute little cottage. Stop it. It's so adorable. So stinking adorable. I cannot even stand it. All right, we're gonna sand just ever so lightly. Just a little bit. Just to smooth out everything. Doesn't make a sweet wedding gift, wouldn't it? Hi, Eunice. Hello, Kathy from Ohio. How's it going, everyone? What's up, Olga? I see you guys. We got to do, we need to talk. Yes. Get me there, yes. I'm super excited. So super excited. Love it. Y'all, if you're in the Augusta area, you have to go check out Gaze Concepts. I have to get my butt there. But the Christmas season straight up wore me out. Wore me slap out. All right, let's do a little sanding on our wing. And this basically just smooths out your paint, so it doesn't seem so rough. But how cute are these? How absolutely adorable. This would make a really cute wedding gift. Or a cute little decoration. A cute little decoration like on like a gift table or at a party. So fun. All right, let's glue it to it. All right, so let's do our bird. Let's do our bird first, our pink bird. And we're gonna stick the wing on. Just like so. How cute. All right, let's get that marker. Let's get that one marker we were using. This one. And we're going to not use that end. We're gonna use this one. These are really awesome. And I'm just gonna go along those score lines for the eye and the lash. And then I'm gonna go across the beak. So we just gave it a little attention, please. Yes, we're here for all the things. All right, let's glue our bird on to this little spot right here. Now you want to get these level at the bottom. That's why, because it's got to sit in a specific spot on the bottom. And you want to make sure you get it right. How cute. How adorable. All right, bluebird. Next. Let's glue our bird wing into its position. And then we're going to glue it on to this spot right here. And you want to get it lined up. Might take you a second. Work quickly though. Can I get it? No. Come on. Come on, little birdie. Kind of feel where things go. All right. All right, let's do the eyes on this one. And the beak. And then I'm going to go over the little belly. Just kind of like so. So adorable. So absolutely adorable. Give that one a little more love. Look at the color blending, you guys. These are just so cute. Let me show you before we add our leaves. Stop it. How absolutely precious. We gotta add our leaves. Don't you love this? Thank you, you guys. Thank you. I think these are so fun. I just think these are so much fun. Let's glue that one there. And I love that we did like the little ombres, the color blending with our leaves. I mean, come on. And we're gonna do the flamingos. That we can go ahead and knock those both out. And I think they'll be a lot of fun to kind of mix and match. And there's little spots where you glue your leaves. This one I'm gonna put right here. How fun. How fun. We're doing the lovebirds. Adorable.
That is amazing.
It's adorable. Oh, and the basket, Zach. The bushel basket.
Is that one of the things that it has different?
Yeah, yeah. Alrighty.
You be safe, man.
Uh-huh. You too. Oh shoot. I gotta get it just right. Hang on, hang on, hang on. I gotta add green there. Let me dry it. They play these card games and they do them, like Elise has got a new job. So she's working like, she works some overnights and then she'll have some time off. But they've been playing these, I don't know what these card games are, but there's Dylan, Elise and Zeus, Zach, another friend that they have. I don't even know, y'all. There's several friends. All right, and then what I like to do is double check on the back before I glue it in to make sure there's no glue that is seeped. I do have a little spot. You don't want your glue to stick to your basket. So just wipe it back. Make sure there is no extra seepage of glue anywhere. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Let me stick this in here. Oh, absolutely adorable. You guys, it's so precious. Only thing I think I want to do is sand the top of this leaf because I feel like it's giving me, give it some character vibes. So the dark leaf, I'm just adding a little highlight to the edge. So here's our lovebirds. And they are lovely little lovebirds. Super duper cute. This one, fantastic. Okay, so tip for you if you order these is put them back in your bag and you can store them in your bag just like so. And depending on how you organize your crafts, you could always put this into something like a bin, and then you could put a little tag, like staple a tag of like what it is, so you can have like a file system. Really fun idea, but you can store it in the bag that it comes in. And flamingos. All right, let's knock out the flamingos really quick. We're doing pink and blue and purple. Purple, purple, purple. Pink, blue, purple for the flamingos. All right, this one's new. I just added it today. It's not as substantial, but it's just as adorable as the, there's still pieces you got to paint and stuff, but you get the idea. There's just not a chunky heart in there. And then this is your nose piece or your beak that goes there. All right, so the hearts are gonna be purple. Let's go ahead and do those. Sounds like Avery colors. Well, April missed out. You sure did. She wants to do the lock and key. All right, I'm gonna set this in the chair. All these are precious. All right, so we're gonna do similar. We're gonna do the same swans. If they're swans, my apologies, because I called them flamingos. I don't know. I called them flamingos. My bad. if we're gonna go with flamingos. I feel like they look like flamingos. The file said they were flamingos. All right, let's get that white. Gonna do a little bit of that white in there. Oh, that was entirely too much white. It's okay. We got it. Probably not gonna do it as much, just a little on the blending of our hearts. I just felt like the purple would be super cute. Get that white back in there. That's better. There we go. Got a little bit of highlight. It's a flamingo. We're gonna call it a flamingo. We're just gonna go with it. All right. This one is, what did I say? Bubblegum pink. What color did we use? What color did we use? It's these two, right? My colors got mixed up. Hang on. These two. Or was it supposed to be these two? We're gonna go with these two because that's what I got. I don't know. It's bubblegum pink. I don't even know what I was supposed to use. What did I use? I used the cactus flower. Okay, we're gonna use bubblegum pink. And this is Sea Breeze. Bubblegum, yeah. All right. Come back to that. All right, let's do pink on the left and the Sea Breeze on the right. So let's do that. All right. Let's do the same thing we did before. These are, I just wanted to do really bright, fun colors. We do so much of like a neutral or a distressed, and I really wanted to think outside the box, do something a little bit different. Some of y'all enjoy the bright, fun colors and wanted to see more of that. I just don't do very much of it. All right, let's do that white. Let's drop us some white right there, a little bit of white here. Let's come back with our sponge. I'm not trying to do it near as much as I did on the other. Definitely just trying to create some color variation. All right, now let's do the wing. And get that white. For sure. So it's got a little bit of a highlight. All right, so that one's gonna go there. Look at them colors popping. And it's kind of tropical too. So this is great for summer, even though it's got the hearts. Y'all, there's crossover to these that it does not have to be Valentine's. It could just be spring kind of fun. All right, let's do the bubble gum for this lady here. That was entirely too much paint. Cute, cute, cute. Avery would have loved these. All right, let's do that white. Oh, I need more white. This would be cute for a baby shower theme also, because it kind of seems like they're baby flamingos. I mean, just my thoughts. I keep touching it with my hand and the paint keeps popping off. Cute. Goodness gracious. Stop right now with the cuteness. So cute. Look at those. This is just happiness. 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 All right, let me see. I need to get my black. All right, we need some white. Okay, so you have these little pieces for your connect right here. So these are white. This is black. So you need to use a brush for that. You could use a marker too. It's whatever you want to do. So that goes there. Let me clean my brush. And let's get us a brush for the white. All right, we got white over there. You don't have to do traditional colors. You can do whatever you like. Okay. Let me clean this one and put it back. I don't know why. My iPad after so long will time out and then the screen will go dark. A gender reveal, yes. Hello everyone, happy Wednesday. It's almost Thursday. Are they all one kit or 3 separate? These are 3 different ones. So the basket is by itself, the lovebirds are by themselves, and the flamingos are by themselves. So you can intermingle the different ones. We have a picnic basket, a wagon, we have a pail, a flower pot, if you guys remember these, and then we have a cute little house base. We have different bases. And then there are several different like interchangeable inserts for you to choose from. Several, lots of fun. Lots of fun for all the things. All right. Let me do the little eye. And I'll paint the eye in with my marker. I always pull the wrong end. Oh, I probably should have done that after I sanded. All right, let's sand these. We're gonna put them together. Y'all, we're almost done. I think this is a record. I don't think we've crafted this many kits in a night. It's a rarity. I couldn't do the lovebirds and not show you these because these are brand new. Oh, you could have intermingled the wings. You could have done a different colored wing and like swap their wings. Why didn't I think about that? Or did a different colored wing altogether? Didn't cross my mind. All right, let's glue them. All right, let's move all this stuff out of the way. All right, this one goes over here. Make sure that you get it lined up properly. Oh my gosh. Lovely, lovely little flamingos. Stop it right now. And glue these on. Little beaks. Stop right now with that. Do you have Valentine's roses in a vase? I don't. Don't mean we can't make something like that. Too absolutely cute. Don't you love it? My gosh. What the heck? What the heck? What happened there? We need some more glue. Do we need some more? Maybe we do. I pushed. It's like it didn't want to stick. This one's kind of being the same way. All right, let's put this one in. Oh, these are too cute. So the link to these is in the, like down by the comments in that little option spot there. But they're in the interchangeable collection in the shop. Now, come on. Come on now. This one got a little tight, but I got it. So cute. All right, let's see if we can do little my marker has literally like bit the dust. Just want a little accents. But my marker says no, not today. I'm really sad. It says to add water and like squeeze. I mean, sometimes it might work. Maybe. Aha! Look at that. It does work. So y'all just add a little water and squeeze the tip of it. If yours starts to not want to cooperate. Look at that, bringing it back to life. It's kind of disappearing. I will never understand that. Might have to get a regular marker. I mean, if anything, we have a little bit of details. we have little bits of details. These are so cute. Let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see what we can do. Let me see. Just add a little highlight with our paintbrush. We can do it. Yes, we can. Just want a little. It's all in the details though. That's the thing. That's too much. All right, let's go across the top of her. Give her a little highlight. Let's extend his. These are so cute. That was too much. Let's not say we did. All right, one little spot here. If I can get my paint to cooperate. Like at the neck part. All right, let's fix our little spots where it's just a little much. Just sand those right away. Just a little too much. All right, let's see what it looks like. Oh my gosh, how adorable are these two? These are so absolutely cute. Okay, so I don't know which one you guys like the most, whether it's the flamingos or the birds, or if you like them equally. A peacock on a tree branch would be cute. These aren't my designs, but I mean, I could definitely like see what I could do, but these are not my designs by no means. Thank you, Diane. I appreciate that. So these are the lovebirds with the heart. These are a separate insert and they have that little slot tab. And this is the Flamingo Couple. I called it the Flamingo Couple. This is the Bushel basket. So the Bushel basket we painted first and we gave it some aging. We made it neutral, kind of grimy, really cute with our details. Then we did, sorry, that would be wrong. Then we did the birds. And the birds right here. So these slots are interchangeable with the bushel basket, the picnic basket, the wagon, the pail, the pot, the flower pot, and the house. These do not go with the other interchangeable, like the box bases that we have. You can set them in those, but they're not, these are meant to slide into the slot. So these are meant to go with these, and I cannot do that one-handed apparently. So these are the lovebirds, and then the super cute flamingos. Absolutely adorable. And we added our little highlights, we added details, we had so much fun. These are really cute for Valentine's, yes. But somebody else said like a gender reveal party. You could write boy or girl. Just so many options. So many. Oh, okay. So if you guys want to get these, you can get the Bushel basket, the Flamingo Couple, and the lovebirds in the shop. I'll post cute pictures and I'll send you to where you need to go if you want to get them. If you already got them, you can craft yours on the replay along with me. That's what these replays are for, so you can also craft along too and like have someone keep you company. Love it. Let me show you, now that we're done, let me show you really quick. Oh, I'll be right back. Give me just a second. Just a second. My foot's asleep. Sorry, I'm getting the building information so I can show you guys. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so they hand drew it. So basically, this is the building. It's a 16 by 36, and each one of these blocks is a foot, essentially. So they had to do it on graph paper. This is actually where the windows and doors go, and then there's a dormer. Y'all, it's super cute. Let me show you, and I'll show you the electrical. Basically, it's this one right here. This is the one I got, and it's 16 by 36. So super cute. It's a shed, okay? Basically, that's what it is. But I felt like it matched the aesthetic of our house. So this is the one I went with. And they let you do a 3D builder. I don't know why he didn't do a 3D builder. He drew it on freaking graph paper. I don't know. I was there for like 3 hours dealing with all of this. But nevertheless, I just fell in love with this one. And I got the electrical for the front. So, and I also, okay, so they don't, see how it's got the barn doors? I did the 9 light doors. I'll show you. I will show you. I got the 9 light. Oh yes, the 9 light. So this is called a 9 light door. I got 2 of these side by side to make what it looks like French doors. And so there'll be 2 of these. They're not French doors. They're just 2 doors literally beside each other. And they'll open inward. So right in, left in, and then on each side, I had lights, like light options for like porch lights, and I'm gonna put little goosenecks there on each side because we have goosenecks outside. And I did a black roof, everything's white, the door's white, and then I did black shutters, and I also did the flower boxes. So this is the flower box, and this is the shutters. Now we don't have shutters on our house. We have white, we have black windows, but unfortunately I got the thermal windows, and it says right there white only. But if you get the other ones, you can get the black windows, and then you can get the dormer in like the transom, you can get those in black. But for whatever reason, the thermal windows, which are like house windows, they like fold inward so you can like clean them and stuff. They're insulated. Those you could only get in white. So I really, I thought about doing the 3x3 window. I think that's what we had in the other shed, and doing the black, but I was like, no, I really want it to be better insulated because that other building was a lot. It would get hot in there, even though we had an AC unit. So I did 2 of these to make the French doors, and that's what this is right here. So this is the 2 doors. There will be lights on each side, and then I did a window here and a window here with the shutters and the flower boxes. So only 2 windows in the front. This one window back here is where the AC unit will go, and it's gonna sit like this. So this is the road, and it's gonna face our house, which is over here. So the AC unit will be here. This will face the house. It's not gonna face the road. And then I put 2 windows here, okay? Here's my idea. So everything is an investment, right? And so this is temporary because eventually this will be replaced with a barn, okay? We're gonna put another, like a permanent structure out there. But here's what I did. I kept in mind the fact that people make tiny houses. What if something happens to my husband and I and we have to live in something like this? That would not be a bad thing, right? So we're trying to think ahead, trying to think smart, okay? So I put 2 windows here so that if you wanted to, you could put a television here. There's 2 opening doors, so it's kind of like, seems like a really nice entryway that could come into like a little dining table, and you could put you a little kitchen here. And then over here on this side, I put a window. Okay, there's a window in the front, and then the window could be the bathroom window. And then this could be like a bedroom and a bathroom, like a studio type of vibe. So I did like living, kitchen, dining, and then like this. So I was trying to think outside the box, like, hey, this is not just a craft shed. It will be, but what if we have to use this later? What could we convert this? What could this be, our hobby building? I don't know. So the structure of it was really important to me, how it was made. And I did not put any windows on this back wall. No windows at all. I'm always thanking Julie, always. All right, and then on the inside, I did 3 lights in the interior centered. I did outlets also centered. I did an outlet in the middle of those 2 windows. And then each of these windows have an outlet underneath them. And then our switch is over here. The breaker box will be in this corner because it's closest to the road where Georgia Power can run like power to this thing. And then there's power at that window to plug in that AC unit because we'll put a window unit in. So yeah, skylights, no, just lights, like light bulbs. Like it'll have like overhead lights attached to like the rafters, skylights. It has a dormer. So, y'all, I felt like it could be a cute little tiny house. This is what it looks like, just a little bit bigger. Things will be a little more separated because it's longer. I just thought that this was really fun. And this is through Store More Portable Buildings. And the person we went with is in Bloomingdale, Georgia. He's a super nice guy. I think his name's Brent. I went in there and was like, hey, listen, I need a building. They have all these options. Like they have a really nice brochure. And this one, where is it? This one right here is the one I had before. It's the lofted building. I decided not to go with the lofted one. I just really honestly didn't care about the porch, if I'm being honest. I felt like I wanted more interior space than outside space. It was cute to have a porch at the other house. But this one, I really didn't mind. I didn't need a porch. And so I just opted for the direct entry in. And there's no storage up above. But that doesn't mean that there isn't a place where you could put like plywood and like put things up there. But I just felt like we really ended up not using it that much. We used like the edge. We didn't use it the way that we should have. So we could always add a porch if we want to. That's true. That's true. So what we probably will add is like steps to go in, and because it'll be a little bit off the ground because I have to level it. But I'll be able to go right outside safely on my own property. The only thing I am concerned about is the wildlife out there. The wildlife, because it's not in the fenced-in area. It will not be in the fenced-in area, so it'll be exposed to whatever's out there, which kind of creeps me out. I might need to run to the house. I did, Brenda, the other night. I went to turn on the snowman. Bring a bat. I do taser, pepper spray, something. I don't know, but y'all, I'm just glad it's done. It's going to be nice. Have Mark put up outdoor lights so you'll be able to see just fine. Yeah, Julie. We're going to put lights on the front porch, and we have driveway lights already that come on. They're motion censored. So I think the lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my. Become a ninja. Kelly, can we take classes? Oh gosh. Become a ninja. Y'all are funny. Well, I hope y'all had a good time. Wasp spray? Really? I'm really glad you're getting this. I am too. If I'm being honest, I am as well. Number one, I did not plan, y'all, I left that building at the other house. I left it. We sold it with the house. I could kick myself for that. Looking back at my mindset, I thought, oh, we've got this warehouse. I'll just go and craft there. And then I realized, like, I don't want to commute. Once I leave work, I don't want to have to go back there. I want to be able to craft at home, enjoy my time. I want it to feel like more fun than just, it's not just crafting something to sell a product. Like, we're creating a tutorial. We're learning things. We're having a good time. I'm having fun. Like, I want to enjoy that time. And so, I really, really, really wanted to have that experience back that I enjoyed so much about the other building that we had. And I miss it. I miss it. And I wish I would have brought it, but there ain't nothing I can do. There are people who bought our house and they bought the house with the building. So, it is what it is. There's really nothing I can do. It is what it is. Oh, your crafting is amazing. Well, thank you. It's going to match the house. That's true. It is true. And I think it's going to be more practical. It is 4 feet wider. It's the same length as the other building. April Lynn.
I know. I'm going to be so regretful here. That basket looks so cute.
But wait.
The bushel that, oh, I love those colors. That is so cute.
And then the lovebirds.
Oh my goodness. Look how pretty they are. So like dainty looking.
Right? Isn't this cute for like a gender reveal too?
Yes.
And then it's the basket for me.
The basket's adorable.
The basket was perfect.
Yeah, the basket looks like a real basket.
Everyone's saying hello, April.
Hello, everyone.
She's really tired. Y'all, we have worked our tails off.
Yeah,
she has worked her tail
I got
off.
to work at what, 9:30 in the morning.
Oh my God.
What time did we leave? 8?
8:15.
Yeah.
So we did not leave work tonight till 8:15. She got there at 9:30 this morning. Y'all, we have been busting butt. She has worked her tail off.
I have.
Worked her tail off. You have no idea.
Yeah, it's.
What is that?
That is.
Oh my gosh.
joy in a box. That's what that is.
That's crazy. You take that down every time you guys play? Yeah. Ooh, can I show them something?
What?
Your box you made. Okay.
That is so cool.
So Dylan cut this box with the laser machine.
Prepared to be amazed.
Yes. Now he's got to recut it because the tabs were, it's tabbed for like a 1/4 inch, I think.
Yeah, and it's still not fully glued together.
And it's not fully glued together. So this is his box that he cut. Just have a look at his box.
It's so cool.
Okay.
You need to paint it like that one.
Is it just open this way? Mm-hmm. It opens this way.
It's so cool.
It opens like this.
Yeah, it needs a little mechanic to like keep it open.
Oh, it.
Because the weight of whatever's in here pushes it back down.
Oh.
And it closes it.
So what could you need a pin.
Yeah, just something to like hold it right here.
You need a pin. Okay, here's my thought. You need something on top that you slide it in. And then you pull it out, and when you open it,
yeah, to keep it closed, you put it under there.
You wedge it.
Yeah, that's fire.
That is so cool.
And this doesn't come out. This stays.
Yeah, that just stays in there.
Okay, and these are your little coins that you cut.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the game?
Magic.
It's called Magic. I don't know. But these are the little. They have. Can I show you something, Dylan? See how there's all that flashback on there?
Yes.
Just sand it off.
No.
Oh, wipe it off.
Oh, really? No way. What a dove. Yeah, that's so nice.
I would tape these down and do it because it's hard to hold.
That is so nice.
Yeah, just stick them on some tape and just get them.
Yeah,
all cleaned
see?
at once.
That is nasty.
I hate the flashback stuff. But see? Look at that.
Yeah. That's so much better.
So they're little like coins, tokens,
Yeah, counters. That's what
counters.
to keep track of.
Oh, to
numbers
keep
that
track
change.
of stuff. Okay. So y'all, look at this contraption. When I talk about how we can literally cut anything on these machines,
You can cut anything.
you can cut anything.
This isn't even.
Like,
This ain't nothing.
how did you find this?
I was looking up deck boxes for my dinosaur deck, and I saw a version of this where this whole part was a dinosaur's head and it had teeth.
Yeah,
and it
those
like
were-
opened.
When it opened those with the teeth, it was so
Yeah.
cool.
Oh,
Because the deck I play
seriously?
is all like dinosaur themed. So I was gonna have like a dinosaur deck box.
I like it's got the gear.
Yeah.
Do you see the gear? Yeah, it needs that wedge piece in there.
Yes, it does. Badly.
I mean, trying to think of another way. Like, what was the option? Was there no option to like keep? It's so smooth.
It is very smooth to open it, yes.
Your grandson would love that. Well, it's called a deck box.
Yeah, it's for cards.
It's for cards. But wait,
I mean, it's for anything, really.
You can put anything
You
you
can
want
put cards
but
in
it's
there?
perfect for cards.
Yeah.
Because it raises your cards up.
What do you mean?
but you've got coins in or tokens in here.
Yeah, the cards go in.
I have to open and close that thing every 5 seconds.
Oh,
Yeah.
they do a lot. What is it? What kind of game is it?
It's called Magic.
It's just card games.
Magic
I don't
the
even know.
Gathering.
Yes.
Magic the Gathering.
Yes.
Yes. Apparently Vicky wants to learn how to play.
Are you gonna empty that?
What do you mean?
Oh.
Well, it might not fit because the tab's on the inside too.
That's what I was thinking.
But you'll get the gist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it does. Okay.
And
Okay.
it's cool because it like raises them up.
This would be awesome for like playing cards, like card games. Look at that. It holds your cards. And they pop up.
Yep. It's so cool.
It really is cool.
Let me put my finger in here. And then you just pull your card. He's got them in sleeves.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of those cards are not cheap. We were talking about that today.
That's an expensive hobby.
But it's fun. I mean,
Of course. That's the whole point of like a hobby is that you have fun with it. That box is so freaking cool.
it is.
Love it, love it, love it. Something else to make. We're going to have the Dylan's collection in the shop.
I know. I have a bunch of cool things.
Dylan's going to have his own little corner. Dylan's corner, Dylan's dungeon.
Yeah.
Dylan's den. Oh, gosh.
That's so funny.
You cracks me
You
up.
can start a Facebook page. Look what I got on my laser. You can give one of your affiliate links.
A pop-up engagement ring case. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Like, honey,
Oh my gosh.
kneel down and then just make jewelry boxes. That would be awesome. We need a piggy bank like this. Yes, we do. Y'all, I am not even kidding you when I tell you I have so many years of, I pray to God I have so many years of my life left. We can dream up so many things and just live our best life.
Yeah.
Hundreds of things.
Yeah.
So anyways, these two, this is what we made. This is what we made tonight. These two and our basket, our bushel basket. And we did the flamingos. We did the bushel basket first. We did the lovebirds and then we did the flamingo, a flamingo couple. I will be back Friday to craft with you guys. I hope y'all have a great day.
What's she doing?
She is petrified.
What's wrong with her? Oh, the cord.
Did you see that?
I forgot. I'm like, what is she doing? Go on. Go.
She is petrified of our cord.
I mean, it's a big, bright orange cord.
She's crazy.
Who wouldn't be petrified?
All right, you guys. I hope you have a great Thursday, and I will be back on Friday. I'm going to work on the spring, St. Patrick's, Easter, and yeah, get those in the shop. Oh, gosh. Oh, and we have new earrings coming too. Oh, I love that, Janine. That's awesome. But thanks, you guys. What is it?
His headphones came.
Bone conductor headphones.
Okay,
So-
stop. Stop. Have you heard of the bone conductor headphones? I am going to order them. I swear.
Yeah.
I want some now, like really bad. They're so awesome.
I got the blue ones.
They're, how do they go? Like this?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're bone conductor.
Here, pull your.
No, I've put them on before. Hold on.
Yes. And then
Yes.
they
So
just go over your ears.
you-
Here, I'll let you do it because you gotta pull your hair out the way.
yeah. So
You can't even see them.
It doesn't go in the ear. It goes
no,
outside.
it goes outside the ear.
Where your like jawbone is.
Crazy.
And the sound just
Bro, you just hear
conducts into your ear.
it. Yeah, you just hear it.
And they feel like you're wearing nothing.
Crazy. They're crazy.
Yes, I need some.
They're so comfy. Crystal, I've never heard of them until my niece.
Like, you can't even, it's just a tiny little headphone. And I can hear out both my ears.
Yeah, that's
work,
the thing.
At work, I'll be like, hey, Dylan. Hey, Dylan. Hey, Dylan.
Yeah. And she's always got an earbud stuck in her ear.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, yes.
But then I have it in my ear for so long that when I take it out, my hearing's like all.
Mine is like that too.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I'm like.
Yep.
These are just good for when you're doing stuff.
Yeah.
We showed all fun sorts of stuff tonight, right?
Little gadgets.
Absolutely. Little gadgets.
Little gadgets. Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. Not a sponsor. All right, you guys. He got those and wanted to show me. I wanted to tell you all about them. So I'm going to order some. I think they're fantastic for the 40th time. I hope you guys have a great Thursday, and I will see you guys next time.